Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Slumber Party. And look who I have with me. The beautiful Selena, Essence of the Moon, is back again. And I see that Ramon is already in the chat.
Oh,
And
is he?
he
I
is.
texted him
And
earlier.
he popped in. And I haven't seen Bobby yet, but that doesn't mean he's not in there. And I just haven't seen it yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
Nice.
And I did 5 membership giftings before we got going, and I don't know who got them. It doesn't say, but I figure, well,
Yeah.
maybe if I do it beforehand, they'll show up as members when I start. When I start. Okay, I'm trying to talk and read at the same time. That doesn't
I
work
know,
very
it's tough.
good.
We were just talking about that backstage.
I know. It's like blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start out with talking about Otter Spirit. This is their new, what they call their Halloween pack bracelets
Ooh.
for this, for Halloween season. And I can't remember now which ones it is. But I decided this go around to go with the mini stones, the little tiny ones. And I like those. I think I
I
like the
like the
bigger ones
tiny
better,
stones. I like the
but I
small
like the
ones.
tiny
Yeah.
stones. Yeah. Um, And what I like about them is that you can order the bracelets in small, medium, or large as far as the how big they are to go around your wrist. So I wear these and they're loose. I mean, I can put a
Yeah.
finger between them so that when I take them off the end of the day, there's not a half-inch dent in my skin from the bracelets cutting off circulation.
I
So
hear ya. I mean, I
I
go to bed
really
and I
like.
usually keep my bracelets on. So when I wake up, I have like a indentation on my face.
Yeah. I'm
It is what
afraid
it
to sleep
is.
with them on because I'm afraid I'll break them.
Yeah.
But and then I'll wake up with a bed full of beads. That won't be fun. Um, but if you want to check them out, the link is in the description box below. And if you use my link, you can get, if you use my link and use one of the coupon codes, you can get 20% or 30% off, depending on how much you spend. So if it's
Nice.
like up to $90, it's 20% off. And if you spend over $99, it's 30% off. So that's not a
That's a
pretty
great
bad
deal.
deal. And they're not that expensive, y'all. I mean, because they use top grade stones. They use triple A grade or higher. And I've worked for a jewelry wholesaler years and years ago for a short while. So I learned a lot about stones and crystals and stuff like that, and the importance of the grade
Hmm.
and how some people look at it, they don't see a difference, but once you
You
kind
could
of
totally
know what
tell.
that difference is, you can tell when you've got a
Yeah.
cheap one or you've
So
got,
that's for Joel's handcrafted.
this is Otter Spirit.
Okay.
And in fact,
Oh,
wait,
I
do
found it.
I have, I was gonna say, oh, I don't have it on my banners. I thought I had it on my banners, but I don't. Um, so yeah, this is with
Hmm.
otterspirit.com, I
I
think
just
it
found
is.
their website. Yeah,
And
that's I'm looking at their
and
bracelets. Very nice.
and so they have great, they do necklaces and
Hmm.
earrings and rings, and they do the bracelets, and they're really, really nice. And so I got a 3-strand set when I first signed up with them to showcase their stuff, and they sent me a 3-strand that was the Harvest Moon set, and
Ooh, even
then
that sounds
I
really
got,
nice.
that one was an amethyst, labradorite, and citrine,
Oh,
the stones
beautiful
for that.
combination.
And this one is, and I can't remember what they call them, and I don't see my little pad that's got that information. I forgot to pull it out. My bad. But I like these. Like I said, these are the little ones. The other brand, I got the
Hmm.
regular size stones,
Yeah.
and but they are really nice. I like the fact that you get get specify your size if you have really small
Hmm.
wrist or really big wrist. Like I have fat wrists, so it's nice to have large bracelets to wear. And and so yeah, they had approached me and asked would I like to
Why
showcase
not?
their stuff, and they send me their little packs and then give me a link and a coupon code for people to
Hmm.
use so they can save money. And so I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So
Especially when it's a product that you like and you use.
yeah, I'm big on jewelry, as y'all know. I love the bling stuff. And
Nice.
I like being able to glitter and glow, I guess you could
Hmm.
say. For somebody who was a tomboy all of my life, played sports and
I was a
everything,
tomboy too.
I am so girly now. It's not even funny.
I'm like a more like a I'm more like a gothy girly right now, but that's fine.
I never got into the goth. I don't know. Maybe I was too old by the time it came around, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to wear all that black. It's just,
I'm
which
starting though
is
to wear a
weird
little bit more
because
color.
black is very slimming. And well, actually, I can show y'all this. This is just something personal that I bought myself uh, a new blouse that I bought myself. That's let's see, get it here, and it's all black,
Ooh,
and it's just like a
I
high
like
collar and
the
long
collar up there.
sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got the kind of like a cuff at the bottom.
Hmm.
So I don't have a lot of black clothing, but I saw that and I thought, oh, I gotta get that. That's nice because black goes with anything. So and black makes you
Nice.
look skinnier, so I can't go wrong with that.
That's probably why I wear it.
That's it. And then let's see. The other thing I'm always talking about, of course, is the
Skincare.
Androniki skincare, which is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And they just announced, and I'm not sure when it's going to come out. I think next month, but they have the full face mask you can put on that are red light, partial infrared light, and total infrared light. You can like three different settings on it that you can put, and it helps rejuvenate the skin, helps your the old cells to go away faster and the newer
Hmm.
cells to come forward. And so I was like, oh, that looks very interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about the infrared. I know
Hmm.
um, it's a lot of people like it, and so that's getting ready to come out. I think they're gonna have it out November. I think it's gonna be next month, maybe December. I don't know. I just got a little clip on it. I thought, oh, they're finally coming out with it. That's great. So I'll have to get with Andrew when he gets back from Europe and say, okay, come and talk about your stuff. So this is something new. And for those of you with the political bent, if you're into what happened with the election in November, you have electiontruthalliance.org, which is a nonprofit. These are computer forensic people who have been looking into um, election fraud and whatnot. And oh my God, the stuff that they are finding is truly frightening with how bad things were screwed up with jacked up machines and bomb threats in certain targeted areas, and just it is ridiculous. And there's another group that's the same as them, but they're more based on the West Coast, and that's smartelections.us. They are also a nonprofit. So if you're interested in that and want to learn more about that, you can go to their websites. The links are in the description box below, and send them a few bucks, and $5, $10, whatever you got. because they all had to literally quit their jobs to do this, because the companies they worked for were like, yeah, if you're going to go there, you can't work for us. So it's like,
Wow.
that's not cool. So yeah, they had to leave their employment in order to do this. All right, I've got to stop. I'm going to let Celina talk and tell us about what she's got coming up and all the good stuff. We got another full moon tomorrow or Monday.
Monday. Well,
Monday.
depending where you're
Okay.
at, Monday or Tuesday, depending on the timing. Well,
Okay.
Monday, I
And
will
that way I
be.
can do the chat here real
Yep.
quick.
So Monday, I'm going to have a panel of like 10 of us, and we're going to be talking pretty much like what is a witch, like where the terms came from, where, like back in the olden day, they were, they were midwives and healers, but then all of a sudden you have, now all of a sudden people are getting hung because they're considered a witch, and it was mainly females, women. So I have a panel coming up on Monday. I know Bobby's going to be in it. Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension, a couple other people. So there's going to be quite a bit of us just sitting there and chatting and kind of just getting in the October mood. But
Oh, that
yeah,
sounds
so I have that
interesting.
coming up on Monday. And every Thursday, Bobby and I have our show Behind the Moon. And on
Okay.
this coming Thursday, we're going to have Joey, the Veiled Cottage Witch, and we're going to be talking about apothecary stuff and herb and herbalism and all that stuff on
Oh,
the
awesome.
next show. The show after that, I will be in Gettysburg for my birthday. So
Yeah,
I
we
will
got us a
be
birthday girl
not
coming up.
directly on the battlefield because they close off the park at when the sun goes down, and I mean our show's at 9 p.m. so it's already dark by then. But it'll still have the vibes of Gettysburg, and we're just gonna I'll be having a discussion on exactly that, on Gettysburg and the experiences I've had there. Is a lot of paranormal experience. Being an empath as well, you feel and pick up on a lot of things. One time I was walking around my husband. It was just him and I on the battlefield at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he glanced over to see who was walking by him because he didn't feel it was me. And he looks over, and as I'm passing him, he sees me as a Union soldier.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff like that is I have experienced, I have seen. So I'm going to be bringing all of that again on our show on Thursday with Bobby on Behind the Moon. So on the 16th, but I'll be out there for my birthday, which is on the 15th.
Oh,
So
awesome.
spending
That
four
sounds like
days of
fun.
not
I've
working.
never
And
been there.
yeah, we live like 4 hours from there. So not too far. And I love going to Gettysburg. I love the history. I love um, the energy that's there. My first time I was in there, I went to Gettysburg. I was like a complete emotional mess. The moment we crossed into Gettysburg, into the line of Gettysburg, I was just started bawling. My husband's like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I just feel this immense sadness here. Just
Yeah,
this complete
it's
sadness. It's so sad here." And I was just crying like most of the day. It was just hit me.
yeah, I get it. When
Mhm.
my son finally got his orders when he was in the Navy, his home port was Pearl Harbor.
Oh,
And so when he got back from his second deployment, Mama got a free trip to Hawaii. He flew me out for a week, which was fantastic. It was beautiful. But one of the days we were out there, he got his tickets to go out to the Memorial to
hmm,
Arizona,
yeah,
and it's out in the middle of the harbor, and
yeah,
you take a boat to it, and then you get off, and it's like a floating it's like
like a
a
floating
float
casket, pretty much.
crosswalk thing that goes
Yeah,
across the
so
width
sad.
of the ship. And so you get off the little boat that you take off there, and then you get on there and you walk, and you're literally walking across the width of the ship, and you look down and you can see it. I mean, it's only 40 feet deep, which doesn't sound like a lot to us nowadays because people scuba dive and stuff. But back when the ship was sunk, there were a lot of men that died in that ship because we didn't have that kind of equipment to go and get them at 40 feet deep. And
Yeah.
so they drowned to death. Um,
And there's still
and
oil coming out of the,
yes, there are
yeah,
still little bubbles of oil that are coming
yeah.
up all around. There are still a couple of the turrets that are still stick up out of the water. Um, so the big round like smokestack type turrets that still stick up. And we went out there, and when you go across to the other side, there's like one big huge wall, marble wall with all the names of all the men that died
Mm-hmm.
that day. And then there's a half wall of the men who survived after they've died, and they have asked to be interred with their shipmates. And they run like a special ceremony like twice a year where the family has them cremated, and they're put in a special kind of urn, and they bring it out, and the Navy does this big production, and they have divers that will then take those urns down and put them
Oh,
into the ship so that they're buried with their shipmates.
wow.
And
I
there's a
feel like
good
the last
number of them.
surviving member, I think there are no more.
I don't think there are any left.
I
I think
thought,
they're
yeah, I
all
feel like
gone
there isn't
now.
anymore.
Um, but it was when and it was before I really kind of opened the door back up to my abilities. And we got there and we got out. And the minute I stepped on that floating flotilla thing that goes over the ship, I literally could not breathe. I felt
Mm-hmm.
like I was drowning. It was so overwhelming. I kept clutching my chest and my son. It was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I can't breathe. I can't get my
Yeah.
breath." It was frightening, and because I wasn't expecting that to happen, or it had never happened to me before. And so it was really scary that it was like literally felt like I was underwater and I couldn't get any air in. And I mean, I know now that they were connecting
Yeah.
with me as I walked out there.
Yep.
And I didn't
I did on
realize
the
it at the
battlefield in
time.
Gettysburg.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
I felt like my leg got knocked out from underneath me as I was walking towards my husband, and I had severe, excruciating pain in my right leg. And my husband's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, my right leg is it's on fire. It feels like it's on fire. That's how intense the pain was. And I was like
yeah.
limping. And he goes, "Well, you know where we're at." And I'm like, "No, I've never been here." He's like, "This is the last day battle. This is where all the cannons were going back and forth." He's like, "You
Yeah.
probably felt the energy of one of the soldiers, and probably his leg
And
got
those
wiped out from underneath
cannonballs,
him." Yeah.
if I mean, they would hit the ground and keep rolling, and if
Hmm.
you didn't see them coming and didn't get out of the way, they would take your leg off. I mean, just and yeah, that was pretty scary. I've
Yeah.
done a lot of reading on the Civil War and all the things that went on.
Hmm.
The same with the Revolutionary War as
Yeah.
well. Um, I've never been there, but I have been to several graveyards that have big veterans sections. It's like my husband's buried in the veterans section at the cemetery where he's at here, and he's in the Vietnam
Hmm.
War section, and because that's when he was in the Navy, was during Vietnam. and
Wow.
um and I just walked through those sections. I mean, walking through a graveyard is not as overwhelming as it is with some people. Usually, I just get a hint of just like peace. Most of it, it's peaceful. They're at
Hmm.
rest. They're fine.
Sometimes it
Um,
isn't though.
and every now and again, you come across one where it's like, whoa, it just kind of
Yeah.
jumps out at you.
Like I
But
was
the
in
veterans section, those are
yeah.
hard veterans section
Yeah, I
because
was at the Minuteman Park, which is in like Massachusetts, where the Revolutionary with that's
yeah,
when that started the Boston Tea Party, all that stuff. and I was getting like severe headaches. I was tasting blood. I had just the pounding headache, and
Oh yeah.
I could taste the blood, and I was like, I felt almost like paranoid because I felt like we were being followed. Like I could hear footsteps, and it was just me and my husband there, like walking through that park. So I was like, honey, it's time to go. I do not feel good here.
Yeah. Um, I know, especially here in Louisiana, a lot of our, especially in the South Louisiana, I should say, a lot of the graves are in like concrete crypts above the
Mm-hmm.
ground, and that's because we're at sea level or below, depending on
Mm-hmm.
where you're at. And so you dig a hole in the ground 6 inches, you hit water,
Yeah.
and you try to bury a coffin in it, and that sucker's popping to the surface after a couple of months because of the water will push it right back up. Um, we have the same problem when there are hurricanes. If
Mm-hmm.
there are any cemeteries that are close to or within the storm surge area, the next day when the water goes down, you got coffins everywhere. I mean, that's one of the hardest things then is trying to match up which remains goes in which coffin and what cemetery it came out of. I know Mississippi coast has had that happen several times with several of their cemeteries that are right next to the water. And here, of course, we have above ground um, burial crypts. You know, it's like a
Mm-hmm.
regular, looks like a big concrete coffin that they put them in, but it's above ground because if you bury them, they pop back up, and that can be a little disconcerting to some people, you know. But I've always
Yeah.
enjoyed walking through graveyards and reading the
Me
headstones
too. I like reading their
because
headstones.
back in the day they would get really creative with the headstones, poetry or
Mm-hmm.
sayings, scriptures, just all kinds of stuff that they would write as a lasting tribute to that person being
Mm-hmm.
buried. And nowadays, you get a name and a date, and that's as far as they
That's it.
get. They don't really get into any of the other stuff. But back then, they would put a whole thing up about it. And
Wow.
I love to walk through and just read what's
I
written on
kind
the
of just
headstone.
imagine who they were because of what was written on there.
Right. You
Yeah.
get a really good grasp of what kind
Yeah.
of person this was, you know,
Yeah.
because they didn't pull any punches. If it was somebody that was kind of on the side, they would say so. And like, yeah, we're glad this one's gone. He was no good. Um, I think the saddest thing when walking through a graveyard is when you come across the uh, uh, headstones for infants or children, really young children.
Yeah.
And usually you'll find them in groups. There'll be like 10 headstones for children that all died within a couple of months of each other. And it was usually because, you know, some kind of illness, you know, swept through the town or whatnot, you know, so measles or
Mm-hmm.
polio,
Yeah.
uh,
Tuberculosis, anything like that.
tuberculosis, smallpox. You know, a lot of people don't realize how deadly those diseases were because we pretty
No
much
vaccines.
eradicated them with vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
We have a real resurgence of these illnesses coming back because so many people have quit vaccinating their children.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to have a concept of what it is when you're not vaccinated against smallpox or polio or, I mean, how would you like your kid to
Measles,
have to
mumps,
spend the rest of
rubella, all
their,
that stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you know, how nice would it be if your kid has to spend the rest of their life living in an iron lung? I mean, you know, and that's like a big metal tube thing that keeps everything going. And there's no better way to do it than an iron lung when that happens. And the amount of children that would die from polio and
Mm-hmm.
or become crippled for life from it, and smallpox. I mean, there were entire native tribes that were wiped out, Native American tribes,
Mm-hmm.
because of
Because of
smallpox.
yeah,
And because,
they
white
couldn't fight
traders
it. They had
come
no immune
in,
system to it.
they didn't have an immunity with it, and you
Mm-hmm.
would get these very illegitimate white traders that would come in and trade off with blankets and stuff, and they would be full of the smallpox vaccine, and it would wipe out a whole tribe that fast. I mean, that stuff doesn't play around. I have a good friend that when she was 10 months, 11 months old, was exposed to measles. Her mother didn't know it until after she got exposed. And she got measles, and they went into her eyes
Oh wow! So she went
and
blind.
destroyed the optic nerves.
Yeah.
And as a kid, her eyes would dance like this. Her pupils, she would literally move her head to try to keep up so she could focus on something. And
Wow.
it was just like black on gray. She didn't really see color. Now, of course, she's totally blind. She completely lost her eyesight. I think probably in her mid to late 30s, it finally just went to all black and she doesn't see anything anymore.
Wow.
But it's like, you have these people who want to have measles parties and this kind of stuff. It's like you have no idea what you're doing, not only to your children, but to somebody else's child. What gives you the right to to
Yeah.
give a death sentence to someone else's child
Yep.
because you're too ignorant to understand the necessity of vaccines? And uh, I mean, are they always perfect and always work? No, of course not. There's always going to be a small handful of people that have that bad reaction to them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's with anything that you do. I don't care what it is. And so, oh, is Viviani here? Hi, Viviani.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
Yeah. Bobby
so,
said for his headstone, he's just said ring bell for service.
that's a good one. And you go back far a good 100 years or so, you'll see a lot of older graveyards that have a bell up by the headstone. And that's because they would run, like a ribbon or a string or something down into the coffin because so many
To make
people
sure
would
that they
get
were really
buried.
dead.
Yeah, would get buried that they thought were dead that weren't. Maybe they were just comatose
Yeah.
or whatever it was is kind of paralyzed them and they couldn't
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't move. That is like the biggest fear I've always had,
Yeah.
being buried
Buried
alive. And it's like
alive.
I can't imagine being put in a coffin under the ground and you can't move, you can't talk, you can't tell anybody I'm still
That's
here.
like having like sleep paralysis, but in a coffin.
Yeah, I mean, how absolutely
Terrifying.
horrendous, that's
Yeah.
a terrifying thing.
Yeah.
And so, for whatever reason, when people would get dug back up, whether if it was to add something to the gravesite or whatever, and they would find these coffins with, you
Scratches
know,
in the inside.
scratches and stuff inside where they tried to get out. It's like, okay, if you get out of the box, you still got 10 feet of dirt to crawl through. So um, it could be, I mean, that's pretty scary. I mean, I've told my family I want to be cremated, and if you
Me
don't
too.
cremate me, I'm going to come back and haunt you.
I said
And
the same thing to them.
it's not going to be pleasant haunting.
Nope.
It's going to be a bad haunting. So it's,
I said the
it's
same thing
like,
to my kids.
yeah, it's like I do not want to be put into the ground under no circumstances. And first time I told my son that, and he was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do with you?" I said, "I don't care." I
I don't
said,
care.
"Put me in a box in the closet, flush me down the toilet. I don't care. I'm going to be dead.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be dead because it's all ashes. There's nothing left." I said, "But
Mm-hmm.
don't you dare put me in a box and stick me in the ground. I just no, I just don't even want to go there." Um, and all right, I'm talking and I'm not scanning here. Let me make sure. I think I got most everybody. And we've got what 26 so far, so we
Oh,
can
nice.
take a couple more, and then we're gonna have to cut it off because otherwise we're gonna be here all night. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Lorraine Orr. I love my new intro.
It is very pretty.
That was made by a friend as a gift for me, and I was just blown away
It's
with it.
beautiful. Yeah.
It's like, wow. I mean, just he said he would help me try to
Mm-hmm.
work with what I was trying to do, which was nowhere near like that. And the next thing I know, a couple of days later, I get this video and it's completely done. I'm like, holy smoke!
Yeah, it's
How did you
beautiful.
do that?
Yeah.
And so definitely not my thing to make that kind of video. And I'm so very, very, very thankful for it. And I love it. I still get goosebumps every time I watch it. And I want to take like a shortened version of it with maybe some different music for an outro. So
Oh,
when he gets
nice.
back from Europe, we're going to work on that and see if
Nice.
we can make an outro to go with
Yeah.
it too. So um and yes, I believe I saw Jules in the chat. Jules makes beautiful jewelry as well.
Okay, so that's the
It's
website I saw. Yeah.
handcrafted designs by Jules. She has an Etsy shop. Um, I've got several pair of earrings that she made for me, and they are gorgeous. One is a set of owls that I can wear in my ears. I don't have them on tonight, but
I
and
love
the other are just
owls.
and so she made me some owls, and then just a pink pair. So
See, I
I
brought
have
my
to go
little
look
owl
for
with me right
something
now.
pink to wear. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I love owls.
And Jules makes beautiful jewelry. You can see it on her Etsy store.
Mm-hmm.
She uses top grade stone and real gold, real silver.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't use the cheapy um, spray on kind like the current occupant in the White House does. Ain't none of that crap in there. Real gold, y'all. You realize that, don't you? It's spray painted styrofoam. Um, you may tell everybody it's real gold, but yeah, no, it's not real gold. Um,
Oh, so she sent Bobby the bag, the owl bag.
oh yeah. I got
Mm-hmm.
mine somewhere. It had stuff in it. I've got it sitting somewhere in here, but I love that. Uh,
Nice.
she sent me, Bobby, and I think Ramon.
Ramon.
She
Yeah.
sent one to an owl bag. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love it. I know I used it one day, brought some stuff to work. And several people were like, oh, what a cool bag. Where did you get that? I'm like, it was a gift.
Yeah.
I don't know
Nice.
where she got it, but it was a gift. And I
Nice.
love it. So, and it's a good sturdy tote bag. It's not like
Yeah.
one of those little cheapy kind. It's a good
Mm-hmm.
sturdy canvas tote bag.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and so that's really cool. All right, y'all. I'm almost to the bottom of the list. Seen Book Bewitched? Has anyone seen Book Bewitched? Is that a channel or is that a movie or is that a book? I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it is. You'll have to explain that. Uh, yeah, Jules is here. There we go. I thought I saw her in chat earlier. And all right, I'm going to quit yakking here and try to get to the bottom of this. Try to get to the bottom of the thing.
So they said booked bewitched is a person.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, book Bewitched is. Okay, I just read the message wrong, so I haven't seen her in a while. Now that you're asking, it's been a couple of weeks, so I hope she's okay. And if anybody's heard from her, let us know. Um, oh, Eliza Bassett is asking prayer for Hawaii. Evidently, they need good rain, not flooding rain. Yeah, it seems like you got to get one or the other. Um, lately, everybody's either getting flooded out or they're getting they're drying up like a bone. So, and thank you, beautiful butterfly. And let's see. Um, do, 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 do. Oh, cool, Sabrina. Yeah, we'll set something up. Sabrina, um, uh, TOL Inner Guidance, uh, she emailed me and she just got a new channel going. And she emailed me and said, I would love to come on your slumber party. And I'm
Oh,
like, yeah, that
nice.
would be great. So she's going to be on for the November 8th. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Um, I went to her channel and checked out a couple of her
Mm-hmm.
videos, and I really liked them. I was impressed. I was like, yeah, this is great. So I look forward to that. Y'all be sure you go to her channel and like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. And
Mm-hmm.
same with Selena before I forget. Make sure
Thank
you go
you.
to her channel and like and subscribe and share. The link to her stuff is in the description box below.
Thank you,
And
Sherry.
that way we can get her numbers up and I'm pushing for 10,000. That's my goal.
You'll get
It's
there.
10
You will
10,000
definitely.
subscribers. I'm just
Yeah.
like I've been in the same spot now for like a couple of weeks, up and down 10
It's
10
always
people.
up and down.
Yeah, and it's like, I just can we get to the next grouping of 100 or something, just anything. I've been in the same little spot for a while now, and it's
And I
like,
kind of feel like it's been all of us kind of in that little spot because you're not the only person to say that. It's been a couple weeks
no,
where our
everybody's been
spiritual
having
community is
trouble.
kind of like having these type of algorithm issues.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. After the show is over, if you will go in and leave a comment
Mm-hmm.
at least 7 characters. Don't know what it is about the number 7, but if it's at least 7 characters or more, it triggers the algorithm and helps push the show out. So that
Yeah.
would be greatly appreciated. So anytime you watch anybody, go and leave a comment, even if it's just 7 emoji, 7
Mm-hmm.
hearts or 7 thumbs up or just great show, whatever. Just as long as it's 7 characters, then that clicks in that algorithm. That's how it's been explained
And
to
I think
me.
people don't realize it when they go back in to leave a comment. Leaving a comment is important, and also thumbing up when you see a show or watch somebody's channel. Thumb up whatever video it is you're watching.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's somebody that's highlighting someone else's stuff, like some of the music or movie
Yeah.
reactors that go in, I mean, after you watch them and click all the stuff for them, go to the original video that
Mm-hmm.
they're showcasing and do the same for that original video. Um, that helps that one as well. So, uh, oh, Maureen was saying she loves Gettysburg.
Oh, hey,
Just
Maureen.
bawling your eyes out. Yeah.
Oh,
Maureen is our resident veteran here.
yep.
Um,
Yep. She's on
she
our
served,
lives I think almost all the time I see her name.
yeah,
Yeah.
Maureen is awesome.
Yeah. She's a
And
great chatter, great energy to have in the chat.
exactly.
Yeah.
And she fought to defend our country. So, we all owe her a big thank you. And
Yeah.
so it takes a lot to make that commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And, or to be there to support somebody in your life that's made that commitment.
Yep.
It's not just the person that signs up, it's the family that
The
comes
family
with them
too. I mean, my whole
that
family's military.
serves right next to them.
Yeah.
It's
My husband, everybody. My
Yeah.
brother,
Uh,
my nieces, my nephews.
yeah. I know the 5 years that my son was in the Navy,
Yeah.
I was so proud of him, but at the same time, I lived in that constant fear
Yep.
of getting that knock on the door.
Yeah. My
And,
brother's been
and,
in since '98, and he's retiring. I think he'll be officially done in like 2 years. So he's in Virginia Beach right now. So he's in Norfolk, and he's been in
yeah.
the Navy since '98.
Oh, wow. Yeah. My
Yeah.
son was in the Navy for 5 years. He did five
Yeah.
years. And he's still dealing with PTSD from
Mhm.
the two deployments he was on, especially the second one,
Yeah.
was some really gnarly stuff kind of happened
Yeah.
while
I
they
mean, my
were
husband's a
in
Marine.
the
I have my
Persian
niece
Gulf.
is a
And
Marine. My nephew's a Marine. So yeah.
yeah, it is like he's told me a little bit of some of it, but
Hmm.
most of the time he just looks at me and says it's classified. I can't really talk
Yeah.
about what happened. And it's like, okay, I get it. You know, it
Yeah.
makes it a
It's
little
tough.
harder to help when he gets triggered, but it's
Patience.
at least I know he's here and he's safe. And when he
Yeah.
gets triggered, I'm here to kind of help
Hmm.
bring him back down. A lot of people don't realize how difficult that is when that happens to a service member when who's battling PTSD and gets triggered and they have no control over what they're feeling or what's going on. It's which makes it even worse because most of your veterans and your even your active military are they live a very regimented life. Everything's very, you know, ship shape and black
Yeah.
and white and to lose control like that is almost more upsetting than anything else because they
Yeah.
can't control what they're feeling and it's scary. I mean, I personally I feel like the whole country has been in PTSD since the first time the current occupant was in office, and so we're still trying to get over that. Now we're dealing with this, and so it it when you run into a veteran, thank them. Just
Thank a veteran.
buy them a coffee, buy them a coke. Just
Yeah.
just tell them
Hmm.
thank you for protecting us. And even if they never did anything more than just sit in an office and push papers, those papers that got pushed put weapons in somebody's hands or food in somebody's
Hmm.
packets or um, so it doesn't matter what they do or what their job was. It all works together. Yeah, both of my grandfathers fought in World War II.
Hmm.
One grandfather was in the army and he fought in France,
Hmm.
and the other was in the Navy and he fought in the Pacific. And neither of them would ever talk about it.
Yeah. My
Just
ex-husband's grandfather was in Normandy, France as well.
yeah,
For the army.
and yeah, would just it was just an acknowledgement of yeah, I was there. That's about all you would get
Hmm.
out of it. They did not talk about it, and of course, people didn't have the understanding of what somebody in battle goes through that we have today. I think most people understand a little bit better of
Better
what
now.
especially after Vietnam. It's I think that's when a lot of it kind of got driven into our psyches of just how devastating that is and detrimental that is. So um, here's Bobby's thing right there. Um, ring bell for service. What's funny is if somebody rings the bell and then they get an answer.
I know, especially Bobby answering.
Yeah, you should put it up where there's like a recorder. So if they ring the bell, it's your voice that says, "How may I help you today?"
Yeah.
Talk about
What
freak
tarot
some
deck do
people
you want
out.
me to use for you? That would be
That
Bobby's response.
that would actually be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And that would be kind of funny to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody set up a camera, live stream or something, just to see what happens. That would be great. Of course, I'm into doing weird things like that. So, uh,
Now that would be fun.
yeah, it would be pretty funny just to
Mm-hmm.
just to mess with people. Have it set up. Talking about trip some folks out. Um, all right, damn it. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this chat eventually. I'm still scrolling, 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 even when I'm talking. Uh, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. So, all right, I'm trying to speed up here. Oh, hey, Hip, you made it. All right. Yeah, I got you, Julie. Bobby cracks me up. That would
He's
work too.
hilarious. He's actually texting me as we speak.
I can believe that. Yes. Because we've been on air together to have somebody texting him, and he's like doing this and then texting. I'm like, okay, pick one, dude. Come on. But
It's
I do the
usually the
same
three of us,
thing.
me, Bobby, and Ramon, all in the group texting together.
Somebody will try to call me or something, and I'm on air, and I'm
Yeah.
like texting them back, going, I can't talk right now. I'll
He
call you
just
back
said
up.
snitches
Oh,
get stitches.
he's too much.
Oh, I love him.
How do you get cremated in water? No, you get cremated and they put you in a special urn and then they put you in the water. Um, they don't cremate you in the water. They cremate you in a crematorium, which is a big oven that fries you down.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I don't care what anybody tells you, at the end of the day, everybody's ashes that are put in those urns have got some
Somebody else.
ashes from everybody else that's been burned in that crema.
It doesn't
They don't
matter.
go
Your
in
soul's
after
gone from there,
everyone.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little bit of everybody in there. Um, so they just uh, yeah, it maybe. Oh, you're using copper now. All right. Jules said she's using copper too with her jewelry. Awesome.
Oh, nice. That's really good
Yeah,
metal to
that's a
use.
good grounding
Mm-hmm.
metal in it. Yeah. Um,
I'll have to check out her website. Yeah. Her
oh
Etsy
yeah,
shop.
she's got a great Etsy shop. She really
Mm-hmm.
does. She's got some pretty stuff there. Uh, all right, Sherry. Let's. We're gonna be in like Jesus. It's already 50 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right, all right. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Go a little faster. I see. I get started and I start reading what everybody's writing in there, and then I lose track of time. Um, how long I've been doing it. It's even worse when I'm by myself. Then I get completely sidetracked. Um, all right. I'm almost to the end. Every time I think I'm at the end, the chat jumps again. It's, it's like, stop. And all right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there are a lot of people with personal trauma that get PTSD for numerous things that can happen to
Mm-hmm.
them. Um, it's nothing to sneeze at, and and it's quite can be quite debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
So it completely shut you down where you can't do anything. Look up aqua. Aqua what? There's there's Aquafina, the water. There's aqua, the color. There's
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of
Aquamarine, the
aqua
stone.
at the bottom of the list. Okay. Um. So questions are now closed, and so mods, you're now on duty to help keep everybody aware of what's going on. And let's go back up to the top.
Oh,
Okay.
Miss Tarot D just swung in. Hi, Miss Tarot D.
Oh, hi, my darling. How are you? You're up late. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, Marby is first. As y'all know, members go first, donations go second, and then everybody else goes after that in the order that you posted. So, with the exception of, I know there was one person from this afternoon that we couldn't get to her question, and I told her to come back tonight and put it in, and we would put her near the front. So I remember starring it. I just got to remember where it's at. All right, Marby would like an oracle card.
Any kind of oracle card, or do you want a naughty one or a nice one?
No, she likes nice ones.
Okay.
Don't make a liar out of me now and then turn around and say, no, a naughty one would be nice. Oh my goodness.
We just doing one card for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be here till 4 in the morning.
Okay, Marby. So I have the card ready. Is it okay if I go first?
Go.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So I got a wonderful card called Travel. So I'm not sure if,
Ooh.
and it's kind of funny. It kind of looks like the six of swords on here, the way she's traveling. But I'm wondering if you have any type of travel plans that you are thinking about doing, or if that's something you're planning, or maybe you are in need of some type of travel to get through with whatever's happening to you this year. So if that's the case, I think now is a good time to start booking something.
Very good.
Yeah, it's a nice
All
card.
right. And I pulled for you Dance in the Fire. And that one talks about trust your guidance. Your inner light is expanding and your spirit is ready to take the lead. Trust your inner guidance and commit to what you believe in. And that will lead you in the direction that you need to go.
So I looked at the bottom of my deck and look at this person. It almost looks like your card. And it's called Prosperity.
Oh, wow.
So it looks like she's on fire as well, but she's glowing and she's looks beautiful. So
I like that.
I feel like that's an additional message for you. And it's the word prosperity is on here. So definitely, I think maybe there will be some prosperity coming your way to help you with that travel.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right. Next up, we got Schweikoff, who would like an oracle card.
Listen, it's a nice one. So they don't specify. Are we doing nice ones for them?
Yeah, usually when they ask for an oracle card, they mean a nice card.
Okay.
Because when they want a naughty card, they'll ask for a naughty or a
They'll
sassy
specifically
card.
say, I want a naughty one.
Yep. And sometimes you just get the dealer's choice options. So
Okay. So my card says life purpose. And I like that it has the double tree on here with the reflection. It's kind of just like a reflection of one another. So maybe reflecting on your life purpose. What it is that I think now that we are getting into the colder months and you are going more inward and reflecting, I think this is a great time to start reflecting on your life purpose and maybe reevaluating what you had set yourself out to do for this year. Maybe go back and look at it again.
Cool. I like that.
Hmm.
I drew from the Witch's Wisdom, and we got Wiccan Read. Ready?
Hmm.
Ethos. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it's talking about raise your standards, adopt some ethics, understand the importance of the threefold law and the principle of cause and effect. Live by the Wiccan Read, or is that how you say it? Read or
It looks like it, yeah.
ready?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't, yeah.
It will change your view of the world. Your situation is a result of past actions. Open your heart and trust. There you go. So
Nice.
follow that along and you should be okay. Very good. Thank you, Schweikoff. And let's see. Next up is Butch, who would like a nice card, please. You got it.
Good night, Bobby. And Bobby
Night,
says
Bobby.
sip, sip.
Bobby says what?
Sip, sip. So take a drink.
Sip, sip.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, I'm getting gravelly. I'm starting to sound growly.
Okay, so Butch McCann, I have a nice card here and it says blessings, but it's also the full moon, if you see that on there. And we are approaching the full moon on Monday. So I definitely feel like there's going to be some great news coming your way. There's definitely blessings surrounding that. I'm not sure if you are anticipating some good news to come your way this week. But if you aren't, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And I'm going to say by the full moon, which is by Monday. So sending you lots of blessings and also good luck.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I pull for you help from beyond. And that's just talking about don't be afraid to ask your higher self, your angels, your spirit guides, and divine spirit teachers for help. That's what they're there for.
And there's a
Is
full
to
moon on
help you.
there too in that picture.
That's there sure is, and that's tomorrow, Monday night. So
Yeah.
that's even better. Says here, one of your greatest soul lessons is to accept and trust this steady stream of loving assistance available to you. So don't take that for granted. Be willing to ask for help and then accept it when it's
Yeah.
given to you. Very good. All right. And Jackie is up. A message from my spirit guides. Okay. Let's see here.
Okay. So I pulled from my Halloween Oracle for your spirit guides, and I got Cauldron, which is synergy and healing. So I'm not sure if you are dealing with any type of health issues or any type of ailments or just feeling a little bit under the weather, but I feel like you're this to me is telling me that your spirit guides and your ancestors are wanting to help guide you into your healing. And if you can see, there's it doesn't really fully look like a cauldron. It has more like a vessel. To me, it looks like a large. In Mexico, this would be like a cazuela. It's a larger one where, for me, my grandmother would make like a hot cocoa and hot teas and stuff in that. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, is some healing energy being sent your way, and maybe just they're just reminding you to maybe do something natural if you are feeling a little bit under the weather.
You go.
Yeah.
And from the Witch's Wisdom, I drew for you the Book of Shadows Secret. And that's talking about play your cards close to your chest. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. Be a trustworthy friend. Document your ideas, spells, and recipes in your Book of Shadows, and then trust in it. So as just keep that written record down of what you're doing, what kind of work that you're working on, what it is that you're working on with your guides. It makes it a lot harder for somebody to come along and steal your work from you if you've got it documented already. So very good. All right. Next up, we got Jules, who would like a nice card. And thank you for your donation. That is really sweet. I appreciate that. Nope, not that deck. Okay. I picked up one deck to start shuffling, and they're like, no.
Yeah, I like when that happens.
Okay.
Like, grab a different one.
Yeah, I'll be in the middle of laying down cards, and I'll suddenly hear, wrong deck. It's like, no, don't do that to me. What, you couldn't have said that before I started shuffling and laying down cards.
Yep. So I got 2 cards that came out for you, Julie, or Jules. I have expect the best and let go. So I'm feeling this card came out first, the let go card. So it's asking me, it's more like letting you know that once you let go of whatever it is that's weighing you down, as you can see, these people are like in mid-flight and flying, but in order for you to stop being weighed down and kind of be up in a little bit higher realm, is you have to let go. But it shows on here that you're going to expect the best. So definitely once you do let go of whatever that's weighing you down, those expectations, those worries, it is going to bring you into that bliss. It almost looks like the 10 of Cups card right here. So that happiness with the rainbow in the background, and that looks like a keyhole as well. So it's going to open up these opportunities for you once you do learn to let go, but also trust the process.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I pulled for you Lord God Masculine. And basically, this is talking about your emotions have influenced you. Logic needs to be used at this time. Do not accept the first offer that's presented. Draw strength from past experiences. This situation calls for you to be rational. Being highly driven and competitive serves you well right now. Be a rebel. I guess we don't know if I had the card in the right place. So, I mean, it's when we kind of got to take on a little bit of that masculine energy and just know that that what is needed is the less emotional side of things and more of the analytical side of things.
Yeah, more of like the King of Swords mindset.
Yeah.
Or the Emperor mindset.
Exactly. All right. And we have
Sassy.
Bluey. Kathy, is that her name? Okay. A sassy card. You got it.
I like this.
Finally, somebody.
I've been waiting to pull out my sassy deck. We were supposed to get together with Ramon and Bobby and do like our own little sassy readings, but he's been so busy. And then with my schedule as well, it's been tough. So we miss him.
All right, my dear. I pulled for you. You are loved. Says you are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Make sure
And
that you keep it running smooth.
yeah. So speaking of running it smooth, it says drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. So it's asking you to really, like it said in the
There
back
you
here,
go.
detox. So whatever it is you're trying to get rid of in your life, that is like a bunch of crap to you, definitely let it go. Drink a smoothie because that's going to help clean you out anyways. And then unfriend that asshole because they don't deserve you.
There you go.
Yeah. Good night, Miss Tarot D.
That's it. Good night, my darling.
Yeah.
Thank you for popping in. All right. Linda McCormick, who was on earlier today, and we just weren't able to get to her. And so she wants to connect with her brother who passed away.
I'm sorry.
That's hard.
Yeah. Ugh.
Let's see. Well, I pulled a card just to see kind of what area he's wanting you to focus on. And it says to listen to your body. So I think he's just trying to remind you that it's important for you to stay healthy, keep your health up, listen to what's going on. He wants you to know that it's very important for you to keep your health up and be aware of what's going on. Break some of those bad habits and get away from the sugar. That's what he said. Get away from the sugar. Okay, are you like me and you're a sugar fanatic? That's
Okay,
what
so
he's saying.
yeah. So speaking of sugar, I have a pomegranate on here, but this is the healthy stuff. This is from my Halloween Oracle, and it's the Underworld card, which means where all things pause and begin again. So I'm not sure if he's asking you to maybe pause and take a moment and to me, I feel this because I also pulled out a tarot card for you, and I got the Knight of Cups. So the cups is all about emotions. But the pause is, I think he's letting you know that it's okay to pause and have a moment. Even if it is that you're going to, start crying again and just feel really sad about it. He's telling you it's okay to do that. But the second part of the sentence is begin again. So I see that as it is okay to pause and take a moment and take in the sadness and the grief that you're dealing with. But it's also, he's letting you know that you can't be stuck in that moment, that you have to continue and go on again, especially with the Knight of Cups. So he does want you to feel like you can honor your emotions and whatever it is that you're feeling, but don't get stuck in that. And he's letting you know to move forward, begin again.
Yep, that rings for me.
Yeah. So that's what I have for you, but I'm sending you so much love.
Thank you, Linda. I hope that
Yeah.
that helps your heart some there.
Yeah.
All right, Viviani. would like to know if there's a message from her spirit guides. Message. Damn it.
Okay, Viviani. So the card I got for you was Ghost and Regret. And I'm not sure if there's something that you are currently regretting, maybe not doing, and hoping that you could have done it. With the word ghost, and as you can see, she's ascending. I feel like she's ascending up with all the energy that's going on around her. So I see that as your guides are telling you, even if you're dealing with the regret right now, you still have the opportunity to change that, to move past that, or see through it is what I'm getting. See through it, but don't feel like because you didn't do something that you were wanting to do that you still can't do it. I feel like you're still at this moment where you are able to accomplish what it is you have regretted not doing. So that's what I'm getting for you, Viviani. I hope that resonates.
Awesome. All right, and I drew ancestors remembrance.
Ooh.
And it's talking about obstacles that you're experiencing are connected to the past. You're holding on way too tightly. Now is the right time to finally let go. Remembering those who have walked before you and understanding their ways will help you to release any hurts and pains. It says you have a strong ancestral lineage. Never forget who's played a big part in your life. Light a candle in remembrance of the ancestors. Someone from your past will turn up. You are watched over by a deceased loved one. Resolve a past life issue.
So maybe resolving a past life regret. That goes along
Yeah.
with my card. So,
And the fact that Viviani does Akashic readings for people.
she does. I love her readings. Her
I
and
think
I love
that's
watching her and
really,
John.
I think that's really powerful when you get a message directed to you in an area that is something that you already
Mhm.
excel in. It's like they're
Yeah.
telling you, okay, take a breath, take a step back, and now apply what you help others with. Let's apply it to yourself
Mhm.
now. So there you go,
Yeah, I
Viviani. I
hope
hope
that
that
helps, Viviani.
helps.
We love you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember when she first showed up in chat and would just barely talk in chat.
Yeah. I know.
And
I
then
love.
before I knew it, she finally got the nerve and she jumped on board and was like,
Yep.
I'm in 100%.
Yep.
And all righty, Silky Steel. Does my cat Piggy have a message for me? She's like, the name hurt my feelings. That's what I just heard. That's what I just heard her say. Maybe that was a nickname and not a regular name, and she may have been a piggy. I know I've had a couple of cats that were humongous because they were piggies. um, my little cat Minou, I've had for 3 years, and she's always been very slender and very trim. And we finally got her fixed, and boy, she's getting fat quick.
That's what
It's
happens when
like
they get fixed. Yeah.
it's like you just spreading out.
Okay,
Uh,
so I got the card New Beginnings, but I see the butterfly on here. So I'm not sure if you resonate with seeing a butterfly um when you're thinking about your cat. Um if not, I feel like maybe the butterflies will be a message for you. Once you see them, you'll realize that your cat's around, and she's just, sending you like hoodwinks is what I feel like they are. But there's also a message here of new beginnings happening, transformation happening with the caterpillar converting into the changing into the butterfly. So I feel like there's a lot of transformational energy happening, which is perfect because we are approaching Halloween, and more of that turning into, being more into your like cocoon area right here, or the chrysalis, and then eventually emerging into a beautiful butterfly. So that's the message I'm getting for you.
all right. And I pulled slow down.
Oh,
Um,
that.
it says take a breath and slow down. Relax and reduce any pressure you may be under or are putting on yourself. It may feel like you are in an emergency, but it is an illusion. The faster you go, the less time you have. Um, so basically, just slow down, allow more information to come in before making any final decisions. Take a little extra time and make sure that what you're feeling is actually you feeling it and not picking up off of someone else. And that's what I'm getting for you.
Mhm.
And I hope that helps,
Mhm.
Silky. Next up, we have Maureen.
Oh,
Who would like an
Marine.
oracle card, please? All right.
Oh, Marine. So I got the card of forgiveness and reducing burdens. And I kind of feel like this has been something going on with your family, and the forgiveness aspect. Um, and I feel like that's coming through again. And I'm not sure if someone's going to be asking for forgiveness or the other way around, but it is asking this. This is saying that this will reduce the burdens once that forgiveness happens. And I like that it has like a white magnolia on here, and it's
Mm,
just that pureness that comes with that. So that forgiveness is going to bring some type of pure energy your way, and it is going to help, again, like right there, reduce the burden. But I feel like this has been something that's been going on with your family.
awesome. And I drew for you, expect the best. You just heard Selena's take on this card, and there you
Yeah.
got right there again. Um, Release your fears and anxieties.
Yeah.
Know that the universe loves you unconditionally and just accept that. For some of us, that can be a hard thing to accept that someone else loves us. And that's usually because we don't love us. So you have to start with yourself first.
Mhm.
You can't expect other people to love you if you don't
Yeah.
love yourself. So make sure that you take a little extra time every day and just focus on something wonderful about you. I mean, it's not like
Even
you
if
need
you're
to get a
looking in the
big head
mirror
about it.
while you're brushing your
Yeah,
teeth, tell yourself, I love you. You're important. You're beautiful. Even if you look horrible, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Say something positive to yourself in the morning, even if you're looking at yourself in the mirror while you're getting yourself ready.
absolutely. And all right. And Jules would like a nice card, please.
Okay, so I got this really cute card. It says name it and claim it. But it looks like there's an angel, or yeah, I think she's an angel, and she's up there holding on to the stars, and she's claiming that star, claiming that. I mean, every time I see the star card, I always say make a wish. So I'm looking at this card, and it's letting me know again, make a wish, and whatever it is you're wishing on, you're gonna name it and claim it. So when you do make a wish, like when you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake and you make that wish, and you're really praying and hoping that whatever it is that you're wishing for is going to come true. I think it's again having you tell it's saying to start, to do the same, put that into that same energy of blowing the candles and making a wish is what I'm getting on here, because you are going to name it and you are going to claim it. So don't be afraid to reach really, really high is also the message I just got. Reach for the stars.
Awesome. All right, I pull for you Watchtower of the South, summer. And even though summer is fast going away right now, we're kind of in the end times of summer, the dog days of summer. It talks about strength and power fuels the motivating life force energy that ignites your inner flame. So that's really important, is for you to feel your own strength and power and then let that go forth and burn a new path for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Connect with the mother aspect of the triple goddess and the father god who brings everything you've worked hard for. When you bring them together and they're working together, everything harmonizes better. Things flow more smoothly. You're able to make better choices and decisions for yourself because you're no longer under immense strain. And that's really important. So I hope that helps, Jules, and thank you very much. And let's see. Catherine Gilbert is next, and she would love to have an oracle card pull. All right.
Okay, Catherine, I got a healing card, but I'm not sure if you practice or if you like to do some candle magic. Because I got this healing card right here, but I'm also seeing her like she's putting all her energy into a green candle that's burning, and that's the healing energy that I'm seeing around her. So I'm not sure if you do practice or not, or you do light some candles and you start to feel that whatever intention it is that you're putting into that candle is actually helping you. So, but it is, the key word in here is healing. So I'm definitely feeling that there is some healing energy that you are in need of. And to me, perhaps I feel like that candle message right there is something that can help you.
Awesome. All right. I drew for you Seek Higher Ground. And this is talking about you are being guided to step away from the heavy and dissonant energy of the outer world and seek higher ground from within. It's in us, all of us. It just makes itself more noticeable than it does anything else. Yeah, that's it. That's what they're saying. Um, says to meditate, pray, contemplate, spend time in nature, and bathe in the serenity of silence. Avoid negative and demoralizing people, and refuse to engage in gossip and attack anyone, including yourself. All right. So yeah, through it all, keep seeking that higher ground. The more that we look into that higher ground, the, the higher the messages that we're going to get, the more in tune that we're going to become. It all works together. Um, I hope that helps, Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Terry Mullins would
Terry.
like a nice card tonight, a sweet card, as she puts it.
It's a good thing I brought out my sweet cards, Terry.
There you go. Let's see.
Okay, Terry, I got this card on here and it says embrace the adventure. But the fun part is there's a hot air balloon at the top. And with the word embrace, with that phrase embrace adventure, I'm not sure if you are thinking about traveling or taking a break or starting something new. I think it's letting you know that it's okay to go ahead and do that and start planning a trip perhaps, or starting a new adventure. And if even if that new adventure isn't actually traveling somewhere, it could be a new adventure into art, opening that aspect up in art, because it's the colors on here just made me feel like it's very artistic. But they're letting you know that it's okay to start that adventure, and it's okay to go ahead and start something new and embrace it. Embrace all the newness that's going to be coming your way.
All right. And I pulled for you. Listen to your heart. Your heart knows best. It says you can tune in and focus on life on two channels. The first is that of your limited ego, the voice in your head. This channel gives you a biased, inaccurate, and often threatening non-for I'll get it out in a minute. This second channel is centered in your heart. This is the voice of your higher self and spirit. Did I read Terry's? Okay. I completely zipped out there for a minute. All right, let's see who's next. Lucy. Did we already read her?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't mind pulling a card.
Okay, maybe I'm just losing my mind. That's all. Well, we'll do it again.
Terry says, sip, sip.
Sassy or nice? Yeah, sip, sip. That'll probably help. See, I'm not caffeinated. That's part of the problem. I'm drinking tea,
I know. I
not my
actually
Coca-Cola.
have a energy drink next to me that I was supposed to start earlier today, and I did not. So it was like, it's too late. I can't start it now.
Yeah, if you drink it now, you're going to be up until
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know. Not happening. I need my sleep.
Right. All right, Bluesy. Listen, biatch. It says your pet thinks you're a queen. Your pet is right. So there's your sassy oracle card. And just for good measure, you're going to get a rebel card to go with it. It says you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Very easy rules.
Nice. Okay, so I pulled also 2 cards for you. I pulled from the Sassy Dragons, and it's the Moon card. It says, "Why, you kinky little fuck. Explore the unknown. You never know what you'll uncover." And I love this Moon card. It's so cool. And I also got from Listen Bitch, it says, "Change is good. Embrace that shit." So I hope those messages help you. And yeah, I hope they resonate.
All righty. Next up, we got Sandy Johnson. Is my daughter going to be able to transfer her job to the new state we moved to in April? Well, that's a pendulum question. Okay. Let's see. Is Sandy's daughter going to be able to transfer her job to the new state that they're moving to in April? All right. Would it happen in March of 2026? Yes. Okay. So it's saying that she's going to be able to transfer a month before y'all move. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I got the star card, but it's the Sassy Dragon star card. So it's the path ahead is clear and you have the support you need. I didn't read the top part because it was a little too sassy, but it goes well with the path ahead is clear. And then again with the star card, make a wish. So that definitely seems like a positive message for her.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Lisa, 73. Can I please get a card to make sure I am making right choice on my finances? I think I am, but want to double check. Well, anytime it comes to money, it's always smart to double check yourself.
Yeah.
So that you don't wind up being broke at the end of the day. Or being fancy broke, which is baroque. Oh, well, look, you got expect the best. That one popped right back out again. So this is just telling you that, yeah, you're making right choices. Follow your gut. Go with that gut feeling. If it feels good, follow it. If you start getting that kind of icky feeling in your gut, then walk away. Be like, you know what? It's time for me to focus on something else for a little while. So.
Yep. And I pulled a tarot card and it's the 2 of coins. So that's talking about balance right there. So I think it is best to double check it from what I'm seeing on here with the balance part and kind of just juggling those finances, realizing that you are going to have some ups and downs while you are dealing with your finances. But I think the priority part of it is definitely just to do your checks and balances is what I'm hearing right now. So definitely double check.
Awesome. All right. And, Hippie, did we already read for you? I could have sworn
Here's
we already.
the Sabrina. This is the last deck I used, Sassy Dragons. It's not safe for work. It's on Etsy, and it's from Peggy Papez and Lisa Papez. Lisa has a channel on YouTube. But it's a really fun deck and very sassy. And here's the cards itself. They do have an edging on here. Here's the back of it, the backs of them. But they are very much a fun, really cute deck. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Who is next? That would be Hippie. Okay, a nice card, please. For some reason, I was thinking we had already read for you. But I don't think so.
Okay. The card I got for you is Set Healthy Limits and Boundaries. So this is my nice card for you. Set healthy limits and boundaries. I feel like there's like when I see the circle on here, I'm thinking of like the protection, the putting like the protective boundary of salt around you. And that's kind of the message I'm getting, is definitely drawing a line, drawing a parameter around yourself, and don't let people come in and ruin your peace, interfere with what it is that you're working on for yourself, because people can come in and do that and interfere while doing that. But that's the message I'm getting, is definitely set boundaries, set a line where people can't cross that, and don't let people cross that if you're not ready for that. So that's my message for you. I hope that resonates.
Okay. Well, I drew for you Pray. And this is talking about the hotline to the universe is prayer, which means simply communicating heart to heart with your unconditionally loving creator. It doesn't matter who your creator is or what name you want to give him or her. It's the matter that they are then don't waste time trying to figure out every little step. Okay? Kind of go with the general where you feel like it's taking you. If you're heading in the right direction, then Spirit is going to keep giving you that next step to take, the next step, the next step. And when you plug in with prayer, then you're getting a much clearer message from them. And you're not as kind of flighty and out there and all over the place. I think that's part of the importance of prayer or meditation or whatever title you want to give it. That's up to you. But I think that in the long run, your prayers are going to be very powerful, not just for yourself, but for others around you. And let's see. Butterflies are free is next. And like a healing card, still don't feel well from.
Ooh, cardiac ablation.
Oh, there you go. Make sure that they're just telling me to make sure you take the medication you're prescribed. that may make you a little uncomfortable in the beginning as it adjusts to our way of thinking beyond what they allowed so little of in their country.
Okay, so I got 2 cards that came out for you, and it's family and friendship, and I'm seeing this as don't hesitate to reach out to your family or friends for help, um, especially after having a cardiac ablation and the rest and the healing that you need to take after that. I've had several family members who've had that done, and I know what they went through. But it's to get family and friends on here. I'm feeling like you need to, if don't hesitate to reach out to your family and friends to help you. Um, yeah, and don't overdo it. Definitely don't overdo it. Rest as much as possible, and don't feel bad that you do have to rest or you do have to avoid your family and friends and you can't do stuff that they want to do with you. It's okay to say no to them. It's okay to just say, I need to rest. I need to recover right now. So that's the message I'm getting for you. So I'm sending you lots of healing energy.
Very, very good. Cardiac ablation. I forgot to shuffle the cards I wanted to use. Okay, it says woods. It's talking about be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life.
And the woods is good for helping with grounding. You pick up that energy from the woods, from the trees, Mother Nature. So that's also very healing energy for you.
Yeah, I found a little spot at work where I can go out every day at lunch and have that private time out in nature. It's so vitally important that I get just a little bit of time. All right. Okay. Is it going to show up? There we go. I kept clicking the button and it wouldn't change it. Zelina Donna, an oracle
card.
You got it.
Okay. Okay, Zelina Donna, I have for you accept support. And I know it's hard to accept support from other people. I'm very guilty of that. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling from you is I know that you are probably one that's very self-sufficient and wants to do things on your own and really hate bothering other people and asking for help. But here, as you can see, she has a bowl of water. And to me, that's the emotional energy that you get from like the cup suit. And it's definitely letting you know that it's okay to let your emotions flow while you are trying to accept support. It's okay to do that. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to accept it. So that's what I'm getting from you right now. I'm not sure if you're dealing with stuff right now and you are in need of additional help. Don't feel bad for asking for help, and kind of sometimes you just have to suck it up and just do it. Get that. So I hope that helps you.
Well, and I pulled for you, get grounded. This is probably one of the most important tenets to any of us in this field is get grounded. If you're not grounded in your own self, in your own feelings, in your own energies, then you're not going to get true messages, you're not going to get that overwhelming sense of nailing it, so to speak. Um, you're always going to feel kind of off step, off kilter. So it's really important to know that you don't have to follow all the rules. There are some rules that are just stupid rules, and there's nothing wrong with you stepping over them and saying, "Yeah, I'm not going there," and just keep going. And I think that anybody that's in that kind of mindset, they're going to be they're going to exhibit that peace of mind that you're looking for. So getting grounded is what helps you. So
Yeah.
just stay with that. Um, okay, next up we've got
Lila,
Tapestry of the
she left
Unseen.
already.
She left. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Richleen, are you still here? Oh, Richleen, are you still here? Oh, hey, Edward.
Are you doing okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I just zoned for a minute there. I just kind of, I know sometimes they'll start talking and I hear them and I'll zone, I'll like tune into what they're saying and I just zone out on everybody else.
No, you're fine.
It's
I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay, good.
Okay, Richleen is here. She said, I am here.
Yay.
Well, and here's another one. Listen to your body.
Yeah.
Your body is going to tell you what's working and what's not. You got to listen to it. Make sure you hydrate. Talking to the wrong. Yeah, that's my problem. Making sure that I hydrate with the proper things. So making sure you eat regularly and healthfully. Healthfully. I don't know. However, healthfully.
Yeah.
Eat healthy. Then just get around it. Just eat healthy. Drink lots of water. Get some exercise. Even if all you do is just go out for a walk around the block. A lot of times, boy, that can work wonders on you. Just to get outside and go take a short walk. You don't have to go long. You don't have to run any marathons. Just go walk down to the end of the street and come back again. Or go all the way around the block if you can.
Mm-hmm.
But just some of those little bitty simple things can make a huge difference in just being more tuned into what Spirit's trying to say to you.
Lovely. So the card that I got that matches that pretty well is called Good Vibrations. And I'm thinking it's about your body as well. So definitely keep those good vibrations around you while you are trying to stay healthy and keep healthy. Making sure you don't let any of the negativity come into your aura, come into your field. You don't want them bruising up any of these beautiful flowers that are in your body. So definitely only keep the good positive energy around you and while you are trying to stay healthy, because that is going to help continue to keep you healthy. Once you do let in negativity or let it overwhelm you negatively, then that starts to weigh down on your health. So I feel like everybody's dealing with that in current days right now. So yeah, good vibrations. I hope that helps you.
Awesome. All right. Next up, we've got Night Moon Glow. I like that name.
It is a beautiful name.
And a message from Grandma Flo. Well, she gave me get back to the body. A lot of body cards here, the last few cards.
Yeah.
So that tells me that that's kind of a message for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Your inner guidance is communicating with you loud and clear. However, you risk missing these necessary signals if you are stuck in your head, because intuition is subtle and centered in your body. That's why it's so important to hydrate, to eat healthy, to get some exercise, so that you then can tune into spirit and hear that message cleanly.
Nice. So I got
Yeah.
hearth for you, and that is happiness in our hearts, our homes, and our homes. So I'm feeling like your grandma Flo is definitely sending you a message about your hearth and your home. And there's happiness in our hearts. So I'm getting the message that I think, I'm not sure if you have a fireplace, and she'd love to sit by your fireplace, and that's where you would probably hear stories and sit there around with the family. But that's kind of the message I'm getting, is that there is still happiness in all of that. And definitely don't forget any of those good memories that you had with her, that she's going to be there, and she's going to keep you warm in moments of coldness and despair. She'll be there for you. So that's the message I got from her. I hope that helps.
Awesome. All
Yeah.
right. Next up, we've got Deanna Woods, who wants to know if her dog Riley has a message for her. Okay, yeah, I just heard very clearly, thank you for taking time. I think our pets know that a lot of times we are so busy and so wrapped up that we tend to kind of push them aside. Yeah. And Riley is just saying, thank you for making me a priority. That's what I'm hearing.
That's beautiful, because the card that I pulled out is animals. Oh. So there's a owl on here, there's a wolf, a turtle dove, and a kitty cat. But the animals card came out, and that's just reminding you, as you see she's petting the wolf there. It's just a reminder that your dog Riley is always there with you, always sending you messages, always at your side. I'm not sure if you smell him around, or if you see maybe fur that shouldn't be there, and it's Riley's fur color. I think that's his way of sending you messages. But I feel like it's the smell part that I'm getting, is maybe you start smelling your dog Riley around, and that's when you know that they're there with you. So it's a nice card.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Stephanie Butler, will my son get a diagnosis for his pain? Okay. Just talking as Sherry, this is not something that Spirit is telling me, or at least not completely. I am a chronic pain patient. I have lived in constant chronic pain since 1999, when I was injured. It's very important that your son, it's one thing to go into a doctor and just say, my back hurts, or my leg hurts, or my arm hurts, or what, my head hurts. It's okay. That's very generic. What really helps a doctor help pinpoint not only what tests need to be run to figure out what's wrong, but it's also important for them to know when a medication does or doesn't work and why that may be. This is just experience speaking here. I'm just saying, have him keep a journal when he has like increased pain levels. Write down what time it is. Write down what was he doing just before he got that pain increase. Was he just kicked back watching TV and he shifted wrong? Was he outside hauling stuff into the house or something, or hauling things out of the house? I mean, it's very important for his doctors to know where to look to help for that pain if they have as much information as possible about that pain. Have him keep a journal. Like I said, write down when he gets pain flare ups, write down what time of the day did that happen, what was the one or two things he was doing before that pain flare hit. That's really important because it may show you a set time every day within a give or take, say, an hour's time of when they get a pain flare up. That might help pinpoint what it is they're doing that's causing that pain flare up. At the same time, it's important that he actually puts down what kind of pain is he feeling. Is he feeling numbness? Is he feeling like a deep throbbing kind of pain? Is he feeling tingling pain, like his arms asleep or something? Is he feeling stiffness in the joints? Like he can't, straighten his arm out, or he can't straighten his leg out or something because there's pain in the joints. Is it a burning pain? Is it a what's another is it like a stabbing pain? There are a lot of different ways for him to describe what it is he's feeling when he gets hit with that pain. Are headaches? Does he have headaches with it? Does it affect his eyesight? Does it affect his hearing? Does it affect his speech? There are just so many avenues. And like I said, I've been dealing with it since 1999 when I got hurt. And one of the things I was taught by my pain management doctor, which I've been seeing since 1999, was, what were you doing leading up to the pain flare up? Is that something usual for you, or was that action something unusual for you? Are you getting a burning sensation, a stabbing sensation, a tingly sensation? That helps them know if it's something deeper in, like with the muscles and the ligaments, or if it's even deeper than that and you're looking at the discs between the vertebrae. Or is it something that feels more like, well, you just kind of slept crooked or sat crooked, and you go to stand up and your leg feels weird and it doesn't want to move because circulation got cut off. There is just, and I'm not even looking at the cards yet. Like I said, this is just Sherry talking to you. I've been living with this for a really long time. And it is just so important to be aware of when those flare-ups happen. What were they doing just before the flare-up happened? And what can he do that helps alleviate the pain? Not completely, but maybe helps diminish it a little bit. Now, I take really strong pain medications, muscle relaxers, as well as a host of other pills that I take for other things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I have an alarm set on my phone for the 3 times a day I take my medicine. And it goes off so that I'm taking my medicine at the same time every day. That is a major major important point for anybody dealing with pain management is regardless of how you're feeling in the moment, you take your medication at the same time every day, very consistently, so that you are pain manageable, which means, okay, you still hurt, but you can deal with it. It's at a manageable level and it prevents you from spiking and dropping. Because when you're spiking and dropping, it becomes, and if you take pain medications, after a while, it takes stronger and stronger and stronger medication to deal with that spiking
Mm-hmm.
because you take something to bring it down. And after a while, that one pill you were taking doesn't do. You need two pills, or you need the strength of that pill doubled or tripled. Um, so it's little things like that. Take medication. If he's on medication, take it on time, same time, every day, rain or shine, doesn't matter. You know, when that alarm goes off, you take your pill. Even if you're not really hurting in that moment, if you don't take your pill when your body is expecting you to, it will catch up with you real fast within the next
Mm-hmm.
hour that, ow, I'm really, really hurting now,
Yeah.
even 100 times worse than before. So that's just Sherry to you and your son is there's um, a lot of good resources out there. You can Google it for pain
Mm-hmm.
management, things to do for pain. There are a lot of things you can do to alleviate the pain that doesn't require medication at all. There's things like using a TENS unit, using heating pads, using ice packs. I mean, it's a list of A to Z of things you can do to help alleviate the pain. But most importantly is to write down when it happens consistently and what kind of pain are you feeling so that when you see the doctor, then they know what kind of tests to run
Mm-hmm.
to figure out what's wrong with you. And now for your card. I drew free your creativity. And while this probably the meaning of this card is not what I'm going to say, but this is what I'm feeling Spirit is showing us with this. Free your creativity is also if you record where you are every day, every day, every day, you know what everything is going. This is going to free you up to figure out what's wrong and how to fix it. Okay, and I'm going to shut up and leave that alone. And I'll let Celina talk now.
You're fine. You're fine. So I pulled two tarot cards for you. I pulled the Seven of Swords and the Star card. So here's the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is kind of letting me know that there's something that's incomplete information that the doctor doesn't fully have yet. So definitely, like Sherry was saying, keep documentation of all of the illnesses that your son's going through, all of the pain that he's dealing with, and be more specific. But I'm also seeing this more as like um I'm not sure if he's dealing with nerve pain or some type of inflammatory disorder, and that's what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords here. But at
Well,
the same
pinched
time,
nerves can really screw
mhm,
you up.
but at the same time, I also got the Star card. So the Star card is about healing, about hope, and that your son is going to get the healing and hope that he is asking for, and the he will get a diagnosis for his pain, but he does have a little bit of homework to do ahead of time, and that is by taking notes, like Sherry said, so that the doctor has the full and complete information needed to make a proper diagnosis for him. So that's what I have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps, Stephanie. Keep us
Yeah.
posted. Let us know. Okay, Cindy Jerry. I'm not really sure if it's a hard or soft G there. Who would like a card guide's choice? Well, I picked my Listen Biatch card for you, and it simply says, "You are not one thing. You are a million amazing things." And when you embrace that, then you're able to tune in to other messages that spirit may be giving you. But just know above all else is that you are amazing. Look yourself in the mirror every morning, like Celina was talking about earlier, and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am loved. I am smart. I am fill in the blank. And do that every day.
Okay, the card I got for you is, it's also from the Listen Bitch, but it says, don't let any motherfucker disturb your peace. So if you're dealing with people just trying to get into your, mess up your vibrations that you're carrying right now, don't let them do that. Don't let them interfere with your mental health, with your peace, with you know, just that inner peace you have. Don't let them do that, and tell them to go F off. So that's what I have for you. I hope it helps.
All right. Okay. Stephanie Butler said, how long is this shutdown going to last? I read on this last night with a pool spread, and what I got was 2 or 3 weeks. And the person I was reading with got 3 to 4 weeks. So I would say roughly maybe about 3 weeks. They're going to drag it out as long as they can because they think it's going to make the other side look bad. And they don't seem to clue into the fact that people are blaming them for the shutdown, not the other side. So some people are stubborn like that.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same thing under a month.
Yeah. Yep. All right. JWB, you here, my darling? JW, are you in the house? Going once. Going twice. Okay. We've been at this over 2 hours. So.
I know. That's why I had to move my iPad because my battery was at like 3%.
Oh, no.
That's why I'm holding it and charging it.
Okay.
Sassy.
Casey Mermaid. Are you here, Casey? Oh, there's JW. He's here too. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right. I'm here. He wanted a nice card. Would help if I quit throwing them on the ground.
I know.
After a while, it's like your fingers don't want to work anymore.
Yep.
Okay, so oh God, dug it.
So we're reading for JW first, right? Since they
Yes.
were okay.
I was going to see.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna pull that down so that we know this is for JW.
I have the card Passion for you. And I like how she's like it's like she's almost engulfed in flames, but it's like she's almost loving it. So the passion part that I'm getting here is definitely find your passion, find what moves you, find what excites you, and do it. I feel like you're getting nudged by your ancestors and your guides to get out of your norm and start walking at the beat of your own drum, dancing at the beat of your own drum, as this person is doing right here. So find your passion, figure out what it is, and do it.
Say hello to my baby.
Oh, my little friend.
This is
Hello.
Bruno.
Hi.
This is Bruno, who we
What
thought
a
was a
cutie
Bonnie.
pie.
We thought it was a Bonnie, but then we discovered, no, it's a Bruno.
Oh, so cute.
And he had an escape hatch moment. He got out of the room, so he used to say hello, hello,
Hi,
goodbye.
baby.
All right, go take your baby.
How funny.
All right, JW, here in the mouth. I pulled for you dance. It says allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night.
Yeah.
It goes right along with Selena's passion card. There's a reason why I had to throw those on the ground a couple of times. My card would come up.
Yep.
All right.
And then sassy card.
Sassy card. Casey, you got it.
Oh, I love this card. So I pulled out a tarot card for you from the Sassy Dragons, and it's the Sun card. It says, let your freak flag fly. Be yourself and success will follow. So the heck with what anybody has to say about you. If you are dancing at the beat of your own drum, who cares? You do you, and that energy of yours, because you're so happy and content with who you are, is going to show. It's going to radiate like the sun, and it's going to bring in the success that you're looking for. So screw what anybody else has to say. You do you, and that aura of yours is going to shine, and let all the right people come in to help you with getting to your success.
All right. Well, I'll pull for you a rebel card, Casey. It says, get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people. Give back. Do good shit for humanity. There you go. Nice, good message.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, you still here singing music lyrics in the chat? He would like a sassy card. Good night, Cindy. Oh, Brian, you still around? Brian.
Sabrina said, yay for us freaks. Yes.
All right.
Let it fly. Let your freak flag fly.
Let your freak. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Brian. Your card says you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Important information.
Nice. I got get some fucking sleep. Kind of
goes with it.
Fucking tired. Face to pillow now. That's hilarious.
Awesome.
So maybe he is going to sleep.
All right. Old Windwalker, you here?
Oh, hello, old Windwalker.
I think I just saw him, but it may have been a while. Oh, yep, he's still here. Very good.
Nice.
Cards, please. Whatever I need to know right now. All right. Well, I'm being told to All right. Owen Walker, I pulled for you. Learn. It says, take a lesson from the owls. Deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. And what better
Perfect.
place to learn that than the Night Owl Slumber Party?
Yep. And I got the black cat. Fortune meets opportunity.
Ooh, I like that.
So, yeah, I like the eyes on the black cat, and we just saw Bruno, but black cat, fortune meets opportunity. So definitely, there's some opportunity moments coming your way. And I know people when they see a black cat and they cross the road, oh no, it's bad luck. Don't do that. I think it's good luck. I think any type of black cat is good luck. So,
Mhm.
whatever it is that you're thinking is considered to be bad luck, do not. You're being deceived with that, but you're definitely having some good luck moments come your way.
All right. Okay, Sue V, are you here? Oh, Sue. Oh, Windwalkers is good. Thank you. We've had a couple of black cats.
Nice.
Black cats are cool.
Mm-hmm. I want a black cat.
That makes two of us. I always wanted a black cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have one that's close. Sue V, are you here? Oh, Sue, wake up. No pulling a sherry right at the end of the show. Wake up. All right. Going once. Going twice. Let's go on to Ruby Moon. Would like a nice card, please. Okay. I can do that. Ruby Moon, are you still here? Okay, thank you, Terry. All right, Ruby, I got for you Origins. And it says, remember your roots. Very important.
Okay, and I got Seek the Truth. And I'm wondering if there's anyone there that's like maybe deceiving you, or you're uncertain of what path to take because maybe you don't have all the information needed to make that decision. So definitely seek the truth before you decide to embark on that path like this person is in the picture. So maybe dig a little bit deeper and try and uncover what's possibly still hidden from you. Don't make any rash decisions.
There you go. All right, One Old Crow, you are up.
Sassy.
Yep, I see you just said something a couple of minutes ago. Good night, Night Moon Glow. Thanks for hanging with us so long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Old Crow. One Old Crow. You were here just a minute ago because you posted not that long ago. Whoops. Yep, I'm here. Very good. Sassy card says, time to let go. Move the fuck on. Let go and move on. Be done with it.
And I got from the Listen Bitch, Even flowers go through dirt and shit. Keep blooming, baby. So yeah,
There you go.
even though you are going maybe through some shit and some dirt right now and some messy stuff, keep blooming. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you. So regardless how shitty it is around
Absolutely.
you.
All right, One Old Crow. I hope that helped.
Mm-hmm.
And Christy Storms, are you here, Christy? Oh, Christy, are you here? Yes,
Yep.
she's here. And would like a naughty card. You got it.
Oh, this is a nice naughty card. This one literally came flying out and almost landed on the floor here. It says, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So, but the main message is you are amazing. Remember that.
I got for you, what does it say? Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit.
I love that.
And damn, if I didn't turn around and drop the card again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is it. Sue V never responded. So she must have left. I'm sorry we didn't get to her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she just wanted a sassy card. I can pull a sassy card in case she comes back and watches
Okay.
replay. She'll just be the last one we read for.
Nice. I just pulled one here. It says, you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So
There you go.
that's the message.
Mine is stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it.
Nice.
That's the best message of the night.
I love that. Yeah. Nice way to end the message. End the night.
Absolutely. Well, thank y'all for hanging in there. We've been at this almost 2.5 hours. Oh my God. Thank you, Celina, for hanging in that long. This has been
problem.
great.
Thank you for having me again.
And, you're welcome. Thank you, everybody who stuck it out with us. Some of y'all been here since we signed on.
Yeah.
Some of y'all were here before I got here. So,
you guys are troopers.
I'm telling you. Thank y'all. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your weekend.
Yep.
Go to bed and sleep in tomorrow. It's Sunday.
Yes.
Which means it's laundry day at my house.
Me too. I'm doing laundry tomorrow.
Yep, I do laundry on Sunday mornings. So, all right. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.
Good, guys.